Hello everybody, welcome back to Dominions 5. Let's jump back into Late Age Tianqi. I made a trade here with Erithea, who wanted some water gems, so I traded him 15 water gems for a mix of astral and fire. Oh, interesting. So here we see... Okay, let's... well, here we were pinging the throne, so let's check that out real quick. And what we want to know is if we can take this on. And what's going to determine that is how many of these guys there are. So Springhawks can be pretty nasty if you don't have any shock resistance. Actually, something interesting is also they have Strength of the Spring, Storm Immunity, and they're flying and ethereal. They only have 8 hit points, but they do this lightning damage, armor negating attack. Now, there is a decent pile of them. Everything else is definitely something we could handle. Although these are archers. And then there's a big Anunnaki of the sky, which actually that's pretty nasty. 8 air with all these air gems. We can expect a lot of air elementals. That's pretty rough without shock resistance. 56 Springhawks. Okay. And let's actually just check this out real quick. This is going to be the last fort here. Looks like he's running a small communion. You know, I actually forget what his bless was, if anything. Looks like he hasn't even blessed his guys. But anyway, so that is the end of that. Unexpected events. Let's just look quickly. All right. So, should they carry the heroine? I think Howard. I think that's man, right? Yeah. So this tells us that this is the inner throne. Which gives us blood slaves, earth, and order +1. So that's a nice... well, it's nice to know that that's there. Okay, let's talk about this throne for a moment. That's kind of nasty. I would expect if I was fighting this a ton of like air elementals or phantasmal warriors or stuff is the kind of thing the AI is going to cast. The scariest is probably, I mean, these longbows are going to be nasty, but it's these, it's this that's really going to wreck us. Now, we could go to Enchantment 5 and do Thunder Ward. Now, is there any other reason we go to Enchantment 5? And there's nothing really just in Enchantment 5 for us. Unless we were also going to push into Enchantment 6. It's just that delays a potential move. That delays, you know, my path to Alteration 7. Okay, so right now, I kind of left a message with Pangea. Turns out we actually don't have a nap. We were just collaborating here, fighting Lemuria. So I do need to make sure that if I decide to go for somebody who's not Pangea, that I'm prepared to, well, that we have secured borders here. So I really want to... Well... I'm a little hesitant, as you can see. I think... what I want to do is get a nap with Pangea and then go attack Man. I think that's what I want to do right now. Now, one question is, can I go and grab this throne before I do that? But this is a pretty nasty throne to take. In order to do this, to get this throne, I absolutely need to get... I absolutely need to get a Thunder Ward. So... Now, if I am going to go after Man, though, getting Thunder Ward isn't a terrible idea. Because I'll be expecting air magic of some sort. I mean, it's an air nation. So maybe what we do is we build up... Maybe we do this. Maybe we do Thunder Ward, then Alteration 7. As soon as I get Thunder Ward, I make a play for this throne. And then as I tech up to Alteration 7 and Fog Warriors, that will be my timing to go into my first war. And it also lets sort of the diplomatic dust fall a little bit and see where things are. Like right now, Pangea wasn't, you know, like myself, we were busy fighting Lemuria. Now we have the chance to go fight somebody else. So if I see Pangea attack somebody else, that, well, either would let me attack him, or it would let me attack another target, knowing that he's not going to turn around, right? So for example, if I attacked Man, Man might ask Pangea, hey, come help me kill Tianqi. So I think that's what we're going to do. Now, we keep getting these events with all these pikemen, which are going to cost us upkeep. But on the other hand, I'm not sad about that because that's giving me a ton of siege chaff, which is definitely something I'm going to need in my upcoming war, wherever that war happens to be. Okay, so let's do the micro for the turn here. We should have... so we made a Dwarven Hammer. So let's equip that, and let's... Oh, well, I have the boots here for some reason. Whatever. Let's do this. And let's make another hammer. In fact, we're going to make a few hammers now. This hammer... so the first hammer, obviously, I'm going to keep because I need to forge other hammers. But I'm going to trade it to Man, who's going to give me a total of 20 gems. And a bunch of it will be earth, but then the rest will be, I think, air. So that's going to happen. We need to keep searching nature with this guy. He's going to go down here. You can research. In terms of site searching, let's take a look around here. So we still have some air and some astral, I think, to do. Yeah, here, so this guy, here's our Air 2 searcher. You can just be researching, so can you. Another cap-only mage. Good, nothing needs to be adjusted here. Oh, well, here, are we just recruiting Masters of the Way? Yep, that's okay. What about here? Crystal Mage, fine. Here we're all set. Water and Astral is what that guy was searching for, so he can come back this way. They can research. These guys are going to site search. These guys researching, I think we need water too there, right? Yep. Let's actually put these air gems back. We don't need them. Yeah, let's get this water 2 site searched. Then we'll come here, site search these provinces with this kind of squad of site searchers. Anything else here you can research. You guys can just chill. You can research. You are water 2. You were there to site search a little bit. Let's see, let's get this throne. Anything else that needs water 2? All this has all been searched. Good enough. So let's move you here and you can search water 2 and then go back to researching. I've got a scout here. Let's move this scout back in this direction and let's get eyes on like this area over here. Okay, I do need to build a temple in here, so let's we need to free up a bit of gold this turn. So we'll have to, I do want to get this temple built. Good. Okay, in terms of troop movements, I think we can move these guys. Oh, these guys are moving. What's back here? Oh, we got, oh, he was the guy we had moved back. Right. All right, this we can put back in the item bank. We can actually put these guys on a little dude here. Let's have 2 guys here, guard commander. Let's have you also slowly move back. I believe I have a con, yeah, I have a con recruiting here, so he can go pick these guys up, So I think, yeah, the order of operations here is going to be this guy, the con that's coming up here is going to go pick up troops, and we're going to get a big army together and head out this way. I think we can do this because, so, okay, to go from 3 to 4 is 400 research points. So next turn we're going to have enchantment 4. And after that we need to get enchantment 5 for Thunder Ward. Enchantment 5 is going to take 2 more turns. So we're going to have enchantment 5. So right now is turn 27. Turn 28 we're going to have enchantment 4. And then turn 30 we're going to have enchantment 5. So like 27, so 28 the con pops up. 29, 30, 31, like give or take. We might have to go through this problem. We might get here on turn like 32, but we'll definitely have enchantment 5, which also means we need to bring a couple of air 2 dudes. So this guy will be here, so he needs to pick up air gems on the way. But do I have another air 2 person? Yeah, we're going to bring maybe 1 or 2 of these cat mages to also do air Thunder Ward. For sure. Now, I'll have to decide if I also bring the pikemen. They might be more of a liability. But they can also just block against the... just be bodies. We'll have to see. I'll think about that. These guys can run over very quickly, so I don't have to rush to get them in there. But yeah, I think just honestly, this with these mages here, the site-searching mages, that's actually a good squad, because this guy will do Legions of Steel. This guy can do a bit of protection. Do we have another Nature 2? Hell, I could even communion up a few of these guys to do more protections. think that is going to be enough. Oh, obviously we'll have to bring the prophet, but we have time. Because if I hit, right now is 27 is early summer, so 28 is going to be midsummer, 29 will be late summer, then 30, 31, 32 is the fall, and these guys are spring hawks, and so they have strength of the spring, which means they are weaker in the fall. So strength of the spring. Yeah, they should be weaker in the fall. So I think that's what we're going to do. I think that's a plan, folks. Let's make a play for this throne. And then after, we'll see diplomatically where things stand. And right now, I'm thinking my target is going to be man. But we'll see how things shape up by that time. Okay, that's going to be it. Thank you guys for watching. See you next time.